Pro Football player Travis Kelce is pressed for time during the football season. So he does two things at once. Whether it's grilling while mowing.
Two things at once!
Or getting this season's updated COVID-19 shot at the same visit as his flu shot.
Two things at once.
You can be like Travis and ask your pharmacist about getting this season's COVID-19 shot at the same visit as your flu shot, if you're due for both, as recommended by the CDC. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, go to SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. That's SelectQuote.com.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials.
Thanks for tuning into our podcast. We love having you here, and it's our mission to bring you all the latest and greatest tips, skills, and know-how to make you the best that you can be. We know that you have it in you, and we're going to show you how. Now, let's get started.
This episode is powered by Poddex.
Thank you for tuning in today. You are now listening to That Will Never Work podcast with your host, Maurice Chisholm. Hello, everyone. How are you today? Thank you for tuning in. You know, over the last couple weeks, it's been really interesting hearing how people describe themselves and various adjectives and pronouns and things like that. You know, it's very interesting how people view themselves. But, you know, I think that there's one word that I have not heard very often. Now, when we take a look at ourselves and we wonder, who are we mentoring? Who are we being looked up to by? You know, a lot of times we don't know, or we shy away from it. And the word that I'm looking for today, the definition is a person who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. A lot of times, a lot of us don't look at ourselves being admired for courage. A lot of times, you know, some people are shying away from their achievements, you know, being recognized for their achievements. A lot of people want to play the shy role, right? And I think that as we play the shy role, you know, a lot of us really do want that attention. We really do want to be recognized for what we have done, where we have gone, where we have been. And the last part of that definition is for, you know, or your noble qualities. And some of us have morals and ideas and the way we maneuver through this life. You know, we don't view it as noble. And I know for myself, as I have coached football and for little kids, I've coached basketball for little kids, and over the past couple of days, you know, we've been revisiting some of the old pictures from my son and my daughter of when they played sports and how involved I was. But one of the things that was brought to my attention was how people viewed me because of what I have accomplished, and also the places I've been that in most cases someone that may not look like me or speak like me would be. And as we pay attention to that, you know, we categorize individuals. We put them in a box we lift them up, on a pedestal, whatever it is, we view them in a light that a lot of times we don't see ourselves. So I challenge you today, I wonder if you view yourself in a position of being a hero. So sometimes you don't know what your kids look at you and what they see on an everyday basis. And, where have you been that, you have had to carry yourself in such a way that in other cases people will crumble? Have you persevered through some really strange and interesting times to get to such an achievement that no one saw it coming? I wonder if you have looked at yourself in that way of being a hero in someone's eyes. I know I haven't. In a lot of ways, I just want to be the best dad I could be, the best friend that I could be, and the best son I could be, and most importantly, the best husband I could be. That's all I've wanted to do. That's all I've strived to accomplish, right? But you don't realize when people are looking at you and how they are describing you behind closed doors to other individuals. I want you to think about that for a second. Are you a hero to someone else? Are you a hero to your kids? Are you a hero to your spouse? Are you a hero to your parents, your siblings, your friends, your co-workers, whoever it is? Are you a hero to those individuals today? And I want you to think about that. As I talked about, or I had mentioned, that it is a person who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. We all have it within us. We really do. So are you portraying that to any and everybody else out there? I know, as we look at some of these movies being Marvel or DC, movies or comics, in movies and TV shows, there has to be a hero and a villain, right? And a lot of times that hero, if you pay attention to the ongoing theme, in most cases, the hero does not believe in themselves. They have some type of shortcoming. They don't believe that they are worthy, i.e. Thor and his hammer, right? Is he worthy to carry that mantle of that title of hero? But a lot of times, in those situations, there's one thing that happens, right, within that movie that makes them step up, and decide, what, I need to be better in this situation, right? And so within this situation, they become the hero because now they are pulling people out of danger. They are pulling people to a position of safety. They're pushing people into a place of them excelling. So the hero comes in many shapes, forms, sizes, right? Colors, creeds, things like that. A hero is someone that is admired for their courage, their achievements, and their qualities. I want you to think about that and to write it down. Look into my book. Well, why not? Why aren't you the hero? Why aren't you the hero of your story? Write down your goals and your dreams, and your desired outcomes, and understand, hey, this is where I want to get to. No matter the situation, I'm going to be focused. I am going to be determined, and nothing's going to get in my way. That title of hero is heavy, right? Heavy is the crown. And some of you have heard that. I'm pretty sure, most of you have heard that saying, heavy is the crown. And a lot of us, that crown feels ultra heavy and we don't want to wear it. And we just look at it sitting on the side. And or we think we're looking at it from the side, but guess what? It's really still on our head. We want to put it down, but you can't. So today, as you're moving forward, as you're listening to this podcast, listening to this episode, think about who you are and what you have been to other individuals. And are you considered a hero? And I understand some of us don't want it. We don't want that crown. But unfortunately, that's who we are. That is our makeup. That's how we have been maneuvering through life. We may have had a rocky start at one time. We may be even going through a rocky period right now. But understand that someone is paying attention to us. Someone is rooting for us and supporting us to become the best version of ourselves. So, you are a hero today. You're someone's hero today. And let's keep that in mind as we move forward to tomorrow.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.